Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. This is Diana and my sister Donna, and we have an announcement for you today. We are starting a monthly online live magic practice workshop, and we are going to host this the first Sunday of every month, starting July 6th at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And what we are going to be offering are different exercises to practice these higher abilities and senses that are coming online for us all. For example, telepathy, telekinesis, clairvoyance, clairaudience, all the clairs, remote viewing, developing our inner senses, magical practices for manifestation. Donna, you have several on your list too. We have a lot of them to share.
Yes. So, as you can tell, we are brimming over with excitement here. We can't wait. These will be recorded. So, in case you cannot attend live, everybody who registers will get the recording. Uh, right now, the registration will be at eventbrite.com. And I will put the link to sign up or to register below this video. And yes, we have right now a list of over 30 abilities that we'll build exercises for, practice exercises. And really, our mission for this, or our primary purpose for this, is we have been observing for the last couple years now how very much these inner senses, bigger senses, expanded abilities are coming online for humanity. And we strongly believe that we are meant to explore and expand and hone and begin to use these in practical ways, and most especially geared toward or aiming for building the new earth or this new world that we're already moving into. So this is the core primary purpose of these workshops, is that no matter what discipline or school, whether you're consider yourself a witch or a mystery school initiate or a psychic or anything else, or you just know that you have these higher senses and abilities or expanded senses and abilities and you would like to practice them, that's exactly what this is all about, is a platform for you to be able to uh, get more accurate and see what all you can do and develop what all you can do. Did I
Yeah,
answer your question, Diana?
yeah, you did. Just the why and the what. And really that's what this came out of, is you and I noticing and having a lot of other friends and clients who are having these experiences that we can't explain or that can freak us out at times, seeing things out of the corner of our eye or just knowing things or having precognition about things or communications that are entirely without words. And so, really, we want people to practice with, which is why we're inviting you in and offering to host this so we can verify and validate with each other the training of these abilities. Because I know for me, like for example, I'll give a story of something that happened very recently. Is I was at this event and there was a lot of noise in the room that I was staying in and I was not going to be able to sleep. So I used my mind to self-hypnotize and I turned that noise of the fan and the sound machine and all this other things coming together into a waterfall. And I hypnotized myself and said, this is a waterfall, and this waterfall is going to help me sleep deeper. It's going to cleanse my psyche and my energy field while I sleep. And let me tell you, that worked. So it's these kinds of things of working with these sensations. We're becoming more sensitive, right? To direct them in a way that's going to be of benefit to us and others instead of disruption.
Mm-hmm. My Friday client literally, and this would be telepathy, I guess, um, answered a question that I didn't ask out loud. I was thinking it in my mind and I was going to ask the question and then she answered it. So it's stuff like that. We have probably between us a lot of little examples all across the board of just these inner senses.
Well, and that brings us to another point we wanted to share is we are going to be making little teaching videos that we will put up on our YouTube channel around, just simple information, book recommendations, self practices to prepare yourself, I guess, to come to the online workshops and then practice with other people. And we will have, if you want to sign up on our email list, if you go to ddadair.com, that's where we're going to be collecting emails if you want to get the invites to the monthly workshops sent to your email. What else did we want to put in here, Donna?
Well, let's see here. We've talked about most of it. Um, as an example, how about a little example of what the exercises will be like right now? So I am at my house in Colorado. Diana is somewhere. She's somewhere in the United States, somewhere in the lower, I'll even narrow it down, make it a little easier for you, somewhere in the lower 48 states in the United States. So, as an example, what do you sense when you tune into where is Diana right now? Where is she sitting on her beautiful fire video? Tune in and see, what do you sense? Start with, what do you smell? What do you taste? What pictures pop into your mind? Any of your senses, and just write down. Maybe just grab a pencil and paper, a pen and paper, and just start to jot down. And you're not analyzing. You really want to be in the right side of your brain. So you're not analyzing. You're really not even thinking. You could even do it as automatic writing. Just kind of start jotting down. Maybe you're drawing something. Maybe you have symbols. Maybe there's colors. So just jot down anything that you're getting when you tune in and ask your larger self that is connected to all and that knows all, where is Diana right now? So jot down some things. And while you're doing that, let me just see, Diana, check your talking points too. Let's see if I'm going to talk about one more thing and then we'll give you the answers to where Diana is. We would love for you guys to help us out by sharing the videos on our YouTube channel in regards to this or anything else, and then the workshop invites and links. There's such power in groups, such power in group dynamics, even when they're online and even when you're watching a recording instead of live, it all still is in real time and space. We're working together. So groups are mighty. They are very, very powerful. So we would love to have bigger and bigger groups attending these. So please do share this information with anybody and then bring anybody. It might be fun for you to have people there in person, whether that's your kids or a partner or, your grumpy next door neighbor or your bored coworkers or, whatever, whoever. We would love for you guys to share this far and wide so that we get the power of group really at these workshops. So, Diana,
Yep.
anything else?
Yeah, I just want to add one more thing to that.
Okay.
Along with that invitation of, also we would welcome feedback and requests. If you've had some unexplainable experience or reoccurring experience, and I want to just mention dreams as well, because a lot is happening in our dreaming self and lucid dreaming that, please feel free to email us, write us, put comments, whatever way that you would want to communicate that, because we're learning too, and we don't have all the answers, but we want to explore this with you. So that would be great to have those as well if you feel led to share or request.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Absolutely. All right. So, Diana, before you announce, or do you want to start with where you are, or do you want to start with what you actually sense around you, the smells, the things you see, what's outside your window?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I would like to start with that and
Okay.
then say where at the end, just because, this information comes in through our senses. So even and this would be a remote viewing exercise, right? Of where, but information even for that often comes in other ways than we think of. We always think it's going to be blazed across our mind screen of this is it, but no, it's like, well, right now I hear air conditioning blowing over here. And over here, I hear kids playing outside the window. and it's a warm, sunny day here. And beyond the kids, I hear an airplane right now and traffic outside. And there's a sense of bustling around me. There's energy. There's a hallway outside the door, and I hear people moving through it. And it sounds like they have some sort of machinery or a cart, maybe something like that. Um, I'm feeling a little bit chilly, even though it seems really sunny and hot outside. And I'm in a really insulated room, let's say. What else? I am at an event that has everything to do with music and connection and collaboration and offering and giving back and grieving. There's been a lot of grieving and remembrance at this event that I am at, and a lot of women, actually, all women, about 80 of us. Uh, and there's the setting outside is a lot of flowers, a lot of trees, a lot of green grass. It is just absolutely gorgeous up here. And so I'll say where I'm at now. I'm in Boulder, Colorado, and at an all choir gathering for a nonprofit choir that I'm part of. Mhm. And yeah, I'm not sure. Nothing else is coming to me as far as information.
You're in a hotel,
I'm in a hotel,
a suite. What's the name of it?
Homewood Suites.
Homewood Suites, just in case. We're just going to give you guys as many details as possible so that whatever you wrote down, if any of what you wrote down connects to any of the details,
Mhm.
that'll be fun for you. So, Diana, are there smells? Can you smell?
In here, there isn't. It's pretty sterile environment. Outside, I've been smelling flowers nonstop because they're everywhere. Everything's super manicured around here. It's just absolutely beautiful and it's in full bloom.
Okay. And we don't really have a quick way to grab coordinates, latitude and longitude, but if we were doing this exercise in a Magick practice workshop, we would also have the numbers. We'd have the coordinates of place and, some other more factual details because you can pick up stuff like that too. If you guys wrote down numbers, for instance, it very well could be related. And you can look up the coordinates of what Homewood Suites in Boulder, Colorado, and see if you picked up any of those numbers. Diana, anything else? Any colors you're looking at or pictures you're looking at that we can't see on the screen it's in your awareness?
Yeah, the walls in here are kind of a yellowish beige, and there's wallpaper on them that's a real faint pattern. And there's a picture, a landscape picture of a river running through a thick grassy meadow with a few roundish trees in it, and a blue sky with lots of clouds in it. And then the other picture I'm looking at is a like a still life setting that they put together to paint. It's a table with a green runner that has a mug, a candlestick, a clock, two books, a pair of glasses, a open book, and a red flower.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
that that's a lot of input.
it is. Yeah.
All right.
When you're looking around the room, those would be the most identifiable things. Otherwise, it's just a really standard but nice, hotel room apartment type place. It's a suite. So
Okay.
with my lovely fake fireplace. And Donna, I wanted to make sure that we said if they go to Eventbrite and look up Magic practice workshops, is that right?
Yes, I believe the title is July 2025 Magic Practice Workshop. We will also very quickly have the August one that you can register for in the September. In fact, we'll probably build them out pretty quickly here for the rest of this year so that you can sign up for however many you want. But yes, is titled July 2025 Magic Practice Workshop. So
Mhm. And then we should have do we have that up on our website yet again for a link to
not
that?
yet,
Not
not
yet,
yet. Hopefully,
but you can go and
yeah.
get on our email list at ddadair.com, which we'll put below.
Yes.
Awesome.
I think that's it for today. We have more little fun videos that we're going to get made and popped up for you guys. But I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you for coming to play with us too. We're super excited to be in this field with all of you.
Yes.